Alright, Smash Legends tier list. I don't do this a lot, but alright, let's go. Starting off with Peter. Peter's like A tier. Because, like, even though he has those massive AoE attacks, he's still, like, if you play, if you know how to play around them, then it's pretty easy. Then it's pretty easy to defeat him. But, like, other than that, but even then, it's still hard to get around those massive AoE attacks. It's like a hassle to fight against them. Kaiser is like, Kaiser is hard because even though he has super short range attacks, he's like like those short range attacks do massive amounts of knockback. Like he can defeat you in one hit with his skill if he knows what he's doing. Um, put Kaiser in C tier. Not that good. Cause like even though he has those massive, what's it called, all attacks. Even though he has those massive super punch attacks and those and his ultimate gives him super armor. They just recently nerfed the ultimate, so it only you only get super armor with your while you're attacking, and that kind of makes him not as good as he was before. Because that's kind of the only thing that was keeping him up here. Other than that, he kind of sucked. Cause, Cause like his attacks are so short range, almost any other character in the game, and can deal with him. And pretty easily. When you're fighting in duels, half the time you're going to be winning against Kaisers. Because the people who play Kaiser don't know what they're doing with Kaiser at all. Um, yeah, and even though his skill can do massive amounts of knockback, still it's not guaranteed, and it really depends on what map you're playing with Kaiser or for that skill to work. Cindy. Yeah, Cindy kind of sucks because like even though that instant recharge skill is a lot, it's like it doesn't really do, and it doesn't. It's like even though there is combo potential, the combo potential sucks because like what's it called? The combos aren't. They don't really hit. They just don't hit hard enough, and half the time people who play are trying combo into what's it called ultimate, and that 99% of the time that doesn't work, and they end up getting punished for it. Duels maps are too small for her combos to work because like her combos take up a lot of space, and the maps and not a lot of maps in the game have the space for those giant combos. Hook Hook just goes here. He sucks horribly. Because like even though you can be weird with Hook, like even though Hook can be weird at times, that's only for people who like kind of suck at the game. Like once you play the game for a while, Hook can just be played around with most characters. It really depends on what character you're playing. For example, Kurenai and Molly, they can just use their air skills to just go over the bullets. It's Snow can just use his ultimate and just invincibility through the bullets or dash around it. Um, yeah, like half the legends, in the game right now can just fly over Hook's bullets. And legends that can't have some sort of super armor to just power through it. Say Ravi, even though he can't really go around because his skill either doesn't reach high enough to go over the bullets, or hit Hook from far away. His AoE ultimate can still will turn the tides a lot in a duel, a lot, and especially since it spikes too when in the air. And hook players love to jump around in the air. And if they get hit with Ravi's ultimate, they just get spiked off the stage. They can't recover at all. So yeah, but yeah, Hook sucks. Master Cat, um, Master, Ma- Master Cat is only good because because I swear the devs have him intentionally that good. The devs want him to be broken, just not too broken. Like they un, like they acknowledge, like they acknowledged it's that he had an infinite combo, and they got rid of that. But they didn't get rid of but they didn't get rid of anything else that made him broken, like his mass his massive hitbox in the air with the air skill, his ultimate which lasts 10 years and destroys anyone who gets caught in even a slight bit. It, and by the way, his and he even has a little tech that you can do where it's like if you press your skill and if you press your skill and then press your ultimate mid skill, if you do your ground skill and then you press your ultimate mid skill, it makes you slide across the ground a little bit, making it making the ultimate have more range than it usually does. And even when it is on the ground, it has good air potential and ground potential. Oh my god, Kenzo, you ruined the. Alright, so yeah, there's that. Frick. Ravi. He goes, he goes in B tier. His his spike combo is good. His spike combo is good, but only in maps that it works on. Like if you're close to if you're in the duels map like the daytime Rapunzel's broken tower, then yeah, his spike combo is gonna be absolutely nuts. But if you're in a big map like Rapunzel's Tower Night, it's not gonna do much except act as a like really costly get off me attack. Because once you do that, it's gonna take forever for you to get your skill back. And Ravi really depends on his skill to fight a lot in the game. Ravi without his skill is like toast without butter. He really needs his skill to fight a lot in the game. He relies on it a lot, and once he doesn't have it, he's insanely punishable. His ultimate is good, but it takes 10 years to charge, and you can probably only get maybe one maybe two off in a duels game. And it is good, It is worth the charge, but still, if someone avoids it, you basically just lost like half a game's worth of building up that meter. So yeah, he kind of sucks because of that. I'm gonna skip over these two for now. I'm gonna whatever. I don't know why Ducky and Swan are separated, but Ducky he's C tier. Gets the job done for what's it called? Gets the job done for when you gets the job done for keeping people at bay. A with her skill and her what's it called? And her basic attack is okay. It does it it's a pretty Ducky is weak, but it gets the job done if you need it done. It's hard to get the job done, but you can still get the job done. Swan kind they Swan kind of like Swan is just one dash attack and not much else. Also, granted it's a good dash attack because like it's an ultimate, but still. Also the explosion at the start of the ultimate is good for say it's like Swan isn't really good in it. Swan can and can't be good in duels. Like Swan can and can't be good in duels. Like it depends on the map. For example, if you're playing daytime or Rapunzel's Tower, or half the time you're just gonna fall off the map with your attacks. If you're playing nighttime, it's still good. If you're playing nighttime, it's still good. Actually, no. Swan isn't that busted. Swan's right about here. It gets the job done for a transformation, an ultimate, the only transformation ultimate, in fact. But yeah, I guess these two get the job done for what they're supposed to have. For these two get the job done when they need to get it done, and like it, and it works. Like they're balanced. Don Quixote S tier. The super armor. He almost always has super armor and has ludicrous amounts of health. You, it's a He is the definition of a tanky character. Kaiser wants to be a tanky character, he, he can't. Kaiser wants to be a tanky character, but like he can't. He's not a real good. He doesn't. Kaiser's. He just doesn't as a tanky character. Don Quixote is everything Kaiser wants to be. Because Don Quixote has the super armor of Kaiser's ultimate without even having to use an ultimate. The basic attack reaches way further than Kaiser's basic attack, and has some pretty good combo potential on certain maps. Great at edge guarding. Speaking of which, everyone here, everyone above D is good at edge guarding, except for maybe Kaiser. But yeah, other than that, everyone above D is pretty good at edge guarding. Yeah, except maybe Kaiser and Master Cat. They're pretty good at edge guarding. Let's see, Cindy's mines just go all over the place, and they don't really work when they need to work. That said, when those mines do hit, they send you to the next dimension. And let's not forget the spike you get when you use the stun, when you use her black hole attack. Because the black hole is technically a spike if you jump off the stage with it, and it lands close to the ledge. Then like maybe they'll slip off the ledge because they're stunned, and they'll like be. It's like being launched into the blast zone, but what's it called? But with but like downwards somehow. It's a weird little spike. But yeah, good at stunning, and the stuns are really stupid. I'm just going all over the place. I'm not picking a certain character. I don't play Maya. Like I haven't really touched her a lot. That said, when I do see Maya, trying to think what Maya isn't good at much. Like it's not. good at really anything at all. Actually, yeah, you just go here. You suck. You're not you're not good. It just fails. Snow. Unpopular opinion. One of these two tiers, like B tier. Cause Snow, even though no. A tier. Like Snow isn't that good because like when you get one hit, Snow really depends on the skill of the player. That said, when the player is skilled, Snow can be insanely good. Like there's like Snow can be insane. Like Snow can be absolutely nuts if he's what's it called? Snow can be absolutely nuts if you know what you're doing with him. But I cannot stress enough. You have to know what you're doing with him to be like. You have to know what you're doing with what's it called? Old Snow for him to be good. Because if you don't know what you're doing with him, then he's gonna be absolute trash. Speaking of knowing what you're doing with characters, Kurenai, S tier. Alright, I main him. This is gonna sound a bit biased, but like Kurenai is actually that good, pretty much. If if Kurenai can't beat out if Kurenai's skill isn't strong enough to beat out someone else's skill, then it just what's it called? Then it's just a clash, and usually if he doesn't get usually after that clash, he's fast enough to follow up with a combo. Speaking of which, Kurenai has almost literally infinite combo routes. Well, not infinite combo routes, but a lot of combo routes. Like just go on YouTube and search up Kurenai combos. You will find like tons and tons of different combos. You'll find a lot of the same, but you'll find a lot of the different too. His his ultimate is good. His ultimate is good for just having super armor when you need it, and his ultimate's also good for holding combos and having high and keeping combos at high damage. Like Kurenai is a balanced version. Kurenai is a balanced version of Red, but at that he's still a version of Red. He's a more aerial kind of. He's a less linear version of. It's a less linear version of Red. But that said, it's still Red and it's broken. It's like Red Deluxe. If you must, and let's not forget his golden ability makes him even faster, meaning the devs pretty much intended for him to be a massive combo wizard. Because like without that what's it called? Without that reduced lag with his ultimate, with his gold ability, he wouldn't be able to do half the combos he's able to do, or the combos wouldn't be true. But yet he is insane. He has a lot of combo routes. Skill beats out a lot of stuff. Like he can beat out pretty much every character except characters that are stupid. Characters that are stupid would include, say, T-Moon, because for some reason they made her air skill have a massive hitbox, and they made her basic skill have have super armor for some reason. By the way, that means you get to climb up the ranks to S tier. Like they just made T-Moon a free S tier for no reason. Her ultimate sucks, but her skill and her basic attack is still absolutely busted for some reason. Like she just knocks you off the map and you can't recover at all. Not even with someone as good as recovery as Kurenai, and that brings me back to Kurenai. Kurenai has probably the best recovery in the game because of his aerial basic attack. And by the way, he's the only person that can do it. He's the only person that can that can do a combo off of just a basic attack in the air. But yeah, he's But yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty insane. Witch Queen. A worse hook. A slightly better, but I kind of feel like switching her out for hook. Like, basic attack is literally just hook. Her skill literally just slows you down. Which doesn't even last. Which even though it lasts a good while, it's still like it just slows you down and nothing else. You still can do all your attacks. I mean, her ultimate is pretty stupid when she hits it, but other than that, it's just it sucks. Right, Flare for duels. Flare for duels. Because I know Flare is insane in Dominion because she can just keep control of the point without even being inside the point. But in duels, in duels, Flare isn't really that good. Like, it's yeah, Flare's just D tier. Because in duels is more about close combat, and Flare's more about range. That doesn't go hand in hand at all. You can't push the bamboos. It's not like a what's it called. It's not something you can really push to the top of the roster or kind of character. Because it's not really that kind of character. It's not a bad character that can become good. It's just a bad character for duels. Right. Yang, which is basically just charge attacks on everything for some reason. I don't know why. Yang. I'm trying to. Oh, by the way, half the time I'm pausing is because I'm thinking about what they're good at. Yang they're decent. They're okay. They're not insane, but they're okay. But let's move Swan back down here, cause like I said, she's just a get the job done character and not much else. But Yang is they're not that good at all, really. There's not much to say. They just suck, and almost they just their attacks are just meant to be mid, and this part of the list is in the mid. But yeah, this is just mid. Red gets to be S tier because it's red, teleports all over the place, can't do anything about it. Even with the damage nerf, still absolutely stupid. You can't escape red. She teleports all over the place, and you can't mess with them. And none of the other S tiers can really deal with her because red's too unpredictable of a character. You can't know what they're going to do. You can't go where you think they're going to go because they're either hidden and you can't deal with them because they're hidden, or when they're in the light, they're constantly spamming their skill, and then they're constantly spamming their skill or basic attack. Red is a really spammable character, and it's stupid. And it's stupid that the spamming works, but yeah. Um, Molly is a Molly's a solid B. Like Molly, like her ground skills good for knockback. And it's good for it's good for following up on it, and it's good for chasing someone after you've hit them with the finisher of your basic attack. Um, Parrying actually is kind of broken though. Like Molly herself is a B, but now that I just remember she has parrying, it's kind of an S. Because parrying is really parry. Actually, yeah, no, Molly goes up to A tier because of parry. Because parry, what's it? Because her parry is like since no, it's like you gotta know what to do. You gotta know when to parry. If you're like Molly forces you to be unpredictable, and since a lot of characters aren't good at being like unpredictable, you're just stuck with you're you're just stuck with constantly getting parried 20 times until you finally learn how to do something that's less predictable, or like juke her out with like jumping and faking out doing an air attack and like having her use her parry while you're in the air and then following up after they use their parry. So yeah, you got that. But yeah, decent kid all around. The parry is absolutely broken though. Rapunzel, B tier, good, good enough. Has the AOE of Peter, has the AOE of Peter, has the stuns of Cindy, and has the stun of Cindy, except only on the ground has the stuns of Cindy. It has the damage output of Red, and all that combines into just a mid character because everything I said takes 10 years to come out. It takes 10 years to actually hit the person, which is probably why they gave her the stun as her ground skill, cuz like you can't really do anything with her. You can't really do anything unless unless you stun someone with her. Like her entire playstyle revolves around you hitting your opponent, smacking your opponent back, and then when they try and come at you in some different way, just stun them and then demolish them with that stun. But yet, some combo potential. Not a lot of it, but it's there because of the stuns. But other than that, not much. Also, her ultimate's good for her combos because of like being able to direct a person in the way you look. Like fun fact with Rapunzel, if you look, the direction you look is the way they'll be launched with the what's it called, Ultimate's second explosion effect thing. So yeah, that's good for combos. Nui is just stupid, an S tier but stupid. Cause like cause like what's it called? The only reason she's here is because of The only reason she's here is because of her basic attack and her ultimate, her basic hack and skill combo. Sorry, um, like it doesn't. It just it does insane amounts of damage. It has insane amounts of range too, because like it just places a circle that you can't go into. It makes it makes kind of like a little kind of like a popcorn zone from Battle Royale that you can't go into. She just zones off wherever she just zones off wherever she just zones off wherever you try and attack from, and it gets annoying a lot. Like she can literally be facing forward. She can literally be facing forward and just place a skill behind her, and she like you're not able to do anything about that unless you have a fast character like say Red, like say well not Red, say what's it called, Kurenai with his like dash with his skill dash attack, or Swan with her just dashed only dash attack, or Cindy. Where is Cindy? Or Cindy with her dash attack. Yeah, other than that, you just can't get anywhere. It it's impossible to approach Nui, cause like Nui's too. It's too. She's too good at zoning out everything. She zones you out even when you're not playing Dominion, and it gets annoying. And that's annoyingly good for some reason. Jacko. Jacko has. While Jacko's combos feel weak, they're still good. Decent enough, kind of like just decent enough to get at himself up here. Like if you like really like good at good at hitting your opponent from a distance, and it's good at what's it called, good at racking up damage. Good at all that stuff. Octavia. Octavia is an S. It won't not an S, an A, but like Octavia, what's it called? I just recently picked her up, and she's just good at zoning everyone out. Has a good get off me attack with her air skill. Her ground skill's good at just keeping people at range, and then her after you use your ground skill, you can just use your basic attack to like keep them away from you. It's Octavia will never let you get close to her, and is extremely stupid to fight. Like, actually, Octavia should go up here. Yeah, she's just extremely stupid to fight in every right. Like, it's literally just skill and basic attack spam, and then if she gets hit enough, she just heals it all back. Speaking of healing, who's this? Goldie goes in B tier. The healing is good, but like the healing only works when you but the healing only really works when you after you hit them with the can. Other than that, it's just you don't get anything out of like basic attack is pretty mid. What's it called? Her ultimate is like just real. Ultimate has no range at all, and can't combo into anything except it just can't. Yeah, it just can't combo into anything. Skill is good at, say, keeping. What is it? Skill is good at keeping people at range, and also healing yourself, and it's good. And the combination with the ultimate is actually pretty good. But yeah, it's a good enough, but not good. But not good. Good. It's good, but it's not good. Good. Wolfgang. I don't really understand Wolfgang. It's like I don't really understand why Wolfgang's so popular. It's like you'll lose a fight to a Wolfgang every now and then, but you won't like absolutely get but like 90% of the time you're winning. Like 70%, like 40% of the fights you play are going to be won by Wolfgang. And if you're fighting, 40% of your Wolfgang fights are going to be won by him. Like, because like the combos they're there, but like they're not as good as they look. because they don't really get that. They don't really get any damage in, and you have to hit those combos like 5 something times to ever get get anything out of it. Meanwhile, with Kurenai, usually by the time you, meanwhile Kurenai, even though you spike them a lot, I mean not even though you hit those combos a lot, it's like those combos usually like give you knockback. Meanwhile, Wolfgang's they just launch you. The launch angles they gave him are atrocious. If Wolfgang actually made you go somewhere with his attacks and you didn't just get launched right above him, then he actually probably would like go up a tier or something. But like other than that, he's just not. Right, Robin. Robin gets to go in the. I don't. He kind of sucks, honestly. For duels, like auto targeting, auto targeting doesn't even his arrows do nothing. Only way you'll ever get damage out of him is what's it called? Is from his ultimate or spamming skill or spamming charge skill. But other than that, it's just mid. Doesn't do. He doesn't need. He's not even really good at. He's good at running from you. But he's not good at keeping you at range. But he's not good at keeping you at range. You can easily avoid his bullets. Wukong. Combos good. Combos are good. He's a good all rounder. He's just good all around. Good ultimate. Ultimate is kind of stupid because you need to because it's kind of like Master Cats where you need to hit the first hit for it to do anything. But what's it called? Good combos, good knockback, just good overall. What's it called? Gumi. Gumi doesn't. Gumi wants to keep you at range, but she doesn't. What they tried to do with Gumi is have her take space and what's it called? Like, don't get me wrong, some characters cannot go up against her at all because of the short range. Looking at people like you. But yet, other than that, she just doesn't. But yeah, other than that, it's just like the range doesn't work at all. The ultimate attack, it should be the skill. The skill should be the ultimate. So like you're working a lot for like a really mid ultimate. You're working a little, and you're working a little for what should be a high damage ultimate, but it's not because why? Because for some reason it's just stupid. And projectiles that are too small to do anything. Projectiles you can just move out of the way of. Ollie, absolutely stupid. Can only be challenged by people up here. Other than that, nothing down here can do anything to Ollie at all. Like you can't mess with him. He beats out everyone down here. He's like single-handedly one of the stupidest characters I've ever met. It's like they keep making assassin characters they're low damage but high what's it called? They're low damage but high DPS. They put the DPS just gets unbearable at some point. The DPS just really gets unbearable at one point. And they got to that point and exceeded it too much. Like the DPS he gets is unbearable, and they decided to center his whole character around just teleporting. Cause yeah, he just teleports all over the map. He teleports far, not like Red where he just teleports like one step in front of him. He teleports across the map. Like if you miss one hit of a like if you hitting him doesn't, because if your character can't combo, then like then he will just teleport out of everything. He's just going to teleport away from everything, and then hit you with his 20 million hit. Then he's going to hit you with his 20 million hit what's it called, basic attack, which spikes in between, which spikes on one of the moves too, by the way. A really weird spike, but it does spike. Lauren and Vex, okay, good. Vex is good. Vex does a good job as a turret and a good. They're meant to keep, like they're good at keeping you out of an area. And you can't. They're good at keeping you out of an area, and since you need to go into that area to fight them, you're just gonna keep getting knocked out of that area until it's game over. Like they will just keep knocking you back until the end of the game. They will keep smacking you back till the end of the game. And that said, those are some really bad. There's some really like they're beast max because they do no damage at all. It takes the entire game. They stall the entire game. They just stall the entire game, and at one point that stalling stops working and they just get beat. But yeah, half the time the stalling works, half the time the stalling doesn't. Marina, this is more of a first impressions. Let's kind of look at her. Looks like Marina is gonna kind of sucks, or is mid. Like the attacks are good, don't get me wrong. But zero, and her basic attack is really stupid. She just flies into the air for some reason. She doesn't really have any combo action. And as the combo action was literally just the basic attack, and then the skill, which is the first. Which isn't even true, by the way. She doesn't really have a true combo. Just a stupid little, what's it called? Just a stupid little touch. She just doesn't. It's just really bad for a new character. And the extra jump on the golden ability, it doesn't do anything. It truly does not do anything. This mad scientist Gimp combo, S tier. The weird little Gimp combo, S tier. The Gimp combo is S tier, but everything else about Robin, mostly A tier. Good at Robin's good at keeping you, Robin's good at pushing you back and keeping you back. Robin has the stupid AoE of Peter, and the stupid AoE, and that stupid AoE, even though it takes a skill, it's a very fast it's a multi-stack skill that's rechargeable. He basically just sets up mines that you can't deal with at all, because the mines immediately detonate. He just throws bombs at you, and you know what, the bomb throwing strategy works. Parfait, A tier. The freeze, the combos are strong, but other than that, the combos are strong with Parfait, but what's it called? But yeah, other than that, just mid character. Unless you like not a lot of people know what they're doing with her. Like if you know what you're doing with her, she can be pretty good. But other than that, it's just if you know what you're doing with her, she's A tier. But other than that, she's just like what's it called? B tier, maybe C tier. But yeah, Parfait's pretty good. Good ultimate, and is good for knocking you back. Like basically like a less stupid Master Cat at ultimate. The freeze that she has is pretty good, and her basic attack is pretty cool. Um, yeah, but yeah, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good, decent all around. Her basic attack has AOE, small AOE, but still AOE. Um, Good at edge guarding, and yeah, just pretty good all around. Zapeta, mm, like you get, with Zapeta, you Zapeta is like, hmm, yeah, I don't know what's Zapeta. Just decent. The basic attack is really weak. Skill really strong. I guess you're supposed to use them in tandem, and that does work, kind of, not really. And ultimate's pretty unique concept. A good unique concept. Rambert, you go down here. The the gun will not hit the gun will not hit anything. Little, very small combo potential. Um, like the gun, you just get shot once and that's it. He is like he's a one hit wonder of sorts, and he doesn't do much of anything. And like he doesn't hurt you. He's not scary. And Brick, even after the free bacon, even after the free bacon update, and the and even after they uncooked the bacon, and he's no longer, even when he was bad and even when he was good, both versions of him were still, both versions of him are like S tier. Still good at keeping people at range. Still good at keeping people at range, and his get off attacks are all he has, and they're all of his attacks are get off or block you out literally. Yeah, that's it. It's the tier list. Snap a pic of it if you want. That's it. Bye.